into the deep end of the pool. So Brad and I were talking at the start of the morning, and he was telling me about what's going on at work. It's just crazy what's going on at work, and we were laughing. This is just going to be a spectacular, the possibilities of a spectacular train wreck here. And then we laughed. It's all going to be over in 45 minutes. But who would have thought? I mean, Brad's been doing this for a few years. He pulled from so much of his experience, and you pulled it off. My goodness. Your energy from the front of the room, the way that you pivoted, right? You looked at everybody, you looked at everybody, you looked at everybody. I mean, I had a sheet full of positives, and I was stretching, you know, because like Maureen always points out, where are you, Maureen? Maureen always points out that, hey, for some of our better speakers, we have to find something, right? So I found something. But let's just go through here. Again, so confident with your hands. We learned more about hands today, and really, you know, what you did from the very beginning. A very strong opening. You didn't have any. You weren't passive at all. Just a lot of fluctuations, and you leaned into everybody. So that's so good. And you really talked about what do you do? How do you work a room? So I think we all had a lot of takeaways from that. You gave specific examples on how to be successful when you work a room. So I mean, just to hit on a few of those, it's not about you, right? So if you want to engage somebody and you talk to that person, shift the conversation to the person, have the person talk to you. And I really like the tip about interacting with females. Maybe I kind of thought about that. I do a lot of work in the room all the time, but I'm going to start using that just because I think it makes things more comfortable. So, I mean, I got a nice takeaway there. Arrive early. Always arrive early, like he's pointing out. That is just excellent, right? You really set the stage there. Anyway, I mean, you have a lot of positive deals there. Again, the body language, very, very positive. I had to find something, right? Maureen's telling me I got to find something for our maybe, you know, probably as a general rule in this group, we don't use notes. But if you were going to use notes, maybe you could have had your note card discreetly up here at the lectern. Instead of having to walk over here to look at it, you could have been back here, and you could have maybe just peeked over there, and that would have got you to the next deal. But really strong job. Thank you.